Check 1, 2. There we go.
Check 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. What's that button do?
Well, it was red, so I assumed it was on mute.
I think we adjusted from here.
Yeah, that one is my computer speed.
Ah.
So is it good or not?
Whether
Kind of
it's-
green now.
There's
Whenever it was on before somebody messed with it.
there was a count, and now there's a countdown going, like, you have like 28 seconds or something.
Where's Bruce Willis when you need him?
That's right. Which wire? Should I cut the blue wire or the yellow one?
Glenn's here.
And there he is.
There he is.
Good morning.
How's everyone?
We are well.
2 days in a row.
Good morning,
Good
everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Well, it is 10:14. All the commissioners are in attendance, so we will go directly at 10:15 and start our meeting.
1 minute.
My clock shows 10:15, so we will begin the March 8th, 2023 weekly agenda meeting for the Missouri Public Service Commission. Just to remind all those that are on the phone to please mute your phones unless you need to speak so that others may hear the proceedings. Today we got 4 tariffs and new orders, but before we jump into that, we need to approve the minutes from the March 1st agenda, which have been distributed. Commissioners, are there any questions or concerns on those minutes? Hearing none. All right, all those in favor of approving the minutes from March 1st, 2023 agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
And that is approved, 4-0. So we'll dive right into our tariffs and new orders. First one is in file GW 2023-0272. This is in the matter of the establishment of a working case for the review and consideration of amending the Commission's natural gas safety rules. Back on February 27th, staff had filed a motion asking the Commission to open a working case to review and collect comments about a proposed rule change to amend the Commission's gas safety rules so that they can incorporate some federal amendments to the federal gas safety standards. So the Commission asked, we've invited stakeholders actually, to offer any written comments regarding the staff's draft rule and any amendments or anything about the cost of complying with such rules or such amendments or changes. So this order will actually open a working case to serve as a repository for documents and comments regarding the Commission's consideration of this amendment of the Commission's gas safety rules. And I recommend that we approve this order, version number 1. Commissioner Cole?
I support the order.
Mr. Holden?
I support the order.
Commissioner Copeland?
And I do as well.
Great. All those in favor of supporting that version number 1, please say aye.
Aye.
And that approved, 4-0. Next up is file number GC 2023-0143. This is Structural Gas Systems Incorporated's complaint against Spire, Missouri, DBA Spire. And on March 2nd, staff had filed a joint procedural schedule, which was agreed to by the attorneys for staff, Spire, and the Structural Gas Systems Incorporated. So we're just gonna approve that procedural schedule. There are a few minor changes that are described in the order, but pretty much it stands as it was proposed. And I recommend we approve this order version number 2. Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I'm in support of the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer?
And I am as well.
Ed. All those in favor of supporting that order, version number 2, please say aye.
Aye.
And that is approved by a vote of 4-0. Next up is in file number ER 2022-0337. This is in the matter of Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri, their tariffs to adjust its revenues for electric service. So back on February 15th, Public Counsel filed a motion requesting that the Commission classify as public information that Ameren, Missouri had designated as confidential regarding its Power Play Goal for Kids program. Ameren then filed a response to Public Counsel's motion arguing against this motion, in part that Ameren, Missouri has agreed to remove the cost from the Power Play Goals for Kids program from its proposed revenue requirement, and because it's not precluded from contesting the cost of the contracts under the confidential designation. So this order will deny Public Counsel's motion to change the designation of the information concerning the Power Play Goals for Kids program. And I recommend we approve this order, version number 3. Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman?
I support the order.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer?
I'm also in support.
Great. All those in favor of supporting that order, please say aye.
Aye.
And that is approved by a vote of 4-0. Then our final tariff and new order today is in file EO 2022-0040 and EO 2022-0193. This is in the matter of the petition of the Empire District Electric Company's DBA Liberty. And they're trying to obtain financing order that authorizes the issuance of securitized utility tariff bonds for qualified extraordinary costs. So back on February 9th, Public Counsel filed a motion for clarification from the Commission's amended report and order in regards to carrying costs. Specifically, Public Counsel noted that the amended report and order determined on page 37 that the appropriate carrying cost rate for Winter Storm Uri's cost would be Liberty's long-term debt rate, which was 4.65%. And on page 72, it sets out that the appropriate carrying cost for Liberty's Asbury generating plant balance will also be at Liberty's long-term debt rate of 4.65%. However, on page 122, the amended report and order states that the securitized balance is equal to the balance of securitized utility tariff costs plus carrying costs of 5.16%, which is a weighted balance of 4.65% from Winter Storm Uri cost and 6.77% from Asbury's generating plant cost. So therefore, the references to 5.16% and 6.77% were in error, and so the carrying cost, and they were inconsistent with the carrying cost decisions on page 37 and 72. What the Commission had intended to do was to restate its decisions on page 37 and 72 and order it also in paragraph 2 of page 122. So that error was noted. So the amended report and order in the securitization case is now currently being appealed before the Missouri Court of Appeals. But the Missouri Supreme Court rules set out that an appeal is pending. Corrections of clerical mistakes in an order may be corrected with leave of the appellate court. So accordingly, what this order is going to do is going to direct our general counsel of the Commission, who is standing right outside the door, eagerly waiting for this to be approved. This order directs the general counsel of the Commission to request leave from the Missouri Court of Appeals to correct the carrying cost recovery error in the Commission's amended report and order. So that all being said, we're going to try to fix our clerical mistake. And with that, I recommend we approve this order version number 2. Commissioner Coleman.
I support the order.
Commissioner Holzman.
I'm in support.
Commissioner Kolkmeyer.
I'm in support.
Great. All those in favor of supporting that order, please say aye.
Aye.
That order, version number 2, has been passed 4-0. She's sprinting down the hall. Okay, so next up, looks like we have scheduling is next on our agenda. So later today, we have a virtual local public hearing in file EA 2023-0017. That's Grain Belt's application for an amendment to its Certificate of Convenience and Necessity, which authorizes it to construct, own, operate, control, manage, and maintain a high-voltage district direct current transmission line. That's going to be held online via WebEx starting at noon today. And we've had good participation on our first virtual one. We had a lot of participation in yesterday's hearing, so I would anticipate today we would also have very good participation. Then on Thursday, March 9th through Friday, March 10th, we have an evidentiary hearing in WR 2022-0303. This is Missouri American Water Company's request for an authority to implement general rate increase for its water and sewer service areas provided in Missouri. That's going to start at 8:30 a.m. here at the Commission's headquarters in room 310 with Judge Pridgeon handling that. Then on Thursday, March 16th, we have our agenda at 10:15 a.m. Then on Wednesday, March 22nd, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. And Wednesday, March 29th, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. Then starting on Monday, April 3rd, which is scheduled to go through Friday, April 14th, we're going to start the evidentiary hearing in file ER 2022-0337, which was Ameren's tariffs to adjust its revenues for electric service. That is scheduled to start at 8:30 a.m. in Commission's headquarters at room 310, Jefferson City, Missouri, on Monday, April 3rd. Then also on that same week, we have our agenda meeting on Wednesday, April 5th at 10:15 a.m. Then the following week, Wednesday, April 12th, we have our agenda meeting at 10:15 a.m. So that concludes scheduling. So is there anything else coming before the commissioners that you would like to address or bring forward? Hearing none, that is all the business for today's agenda meeting, and I move we stand adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.